Hello out there, everybody. Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it. Back by unpopular demand. The herd is here. Let's see. Herd in the house, actually, is what most people say. How are we doing? What's up? Ghosty, the first one in here today. What's up, Ghost? Appreciate you. Neil, you are the second, or the second first. One of the ways. I don't know. Don't ask me. Thank you guys for stopping in here today. The herd stream on the weekend. Rosin, what's going on? Kiwi Sim Farmer. How are we? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's weekend is off to a good start, or depending on where you're at, half of it might already be gone, or depending on where you're at, here's looking at you, Kiwi, it might not even be the weekend. It might be Thursday. I don't know. Ken, how are you? What's up, Erd? Nice to see you streaming. Yeah, it's great to be back, Ken. I really thank you for that. Appreciate you. Doing good, Neil. All right. Glad for the day to be over. The weird thing about being over here in California is the 3-hour difference, obviously. And look at that. Now, last time we stopped here. I'm going to grab the grass and pick this up. Let's get some music on here. As always, the music presented by Nacho and the Nacho Cast. This is version 2 that we've got here. As Nacho said to me, welcome to the future. The view right now, brought to you by Kiwi Sim Farmer. Let's see here, just chilling, freezing my ass off in Vancouver. Wow, Rosin, you get around, man. I like that. I like it. Vancouver it is. That's what's up, man. I hope you are having a good time in the land north of us. Used to work all over Canada. Vancouver is a place that I have also called and talked a lot to. But how are we doing? Waylon, what's going on? How are we today? Seeing everybody in a couple different chats today. I was in Farmer Donkey's stream earlier. Let me just get something out of the way right quick. There we go. Hopefully the Botrix is working today. It's actually pretty close, only a 5-hour flight. Okay, 5-hour flight, yeah. Pretty good. It's on the same side of the continent, apparently. Well, not apparently. It is. It's a blizzard in Cleveland, Ohio as well, but I love the snow. It makes a whole city quiet. Neil, Cleveland. Man, I need to get to Cleveland. I really do. Couple things that I'd like to check out in Cleveland. One being the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. 2 being the Indians. Now I guess the Defenders, right? No, what are they called now? Guardians, right? Is that what they are? That's a dumb name. I'm sorry, but it is. It's a dumb name. I did like the Chief Wahoo logo, but, you know, things apparently have to change. Let's see. Her over here was a blessed day. Neil, hope you are having a blessed day as well. It's snowing. It's not snowing, though I was expecting snow. Yeah, Roz, were you looking for snow? That's the question. Were you looking for snow? I don't like that name, honestly. No, I mean, look, if you're going to change the name, change it to something better. I didn't really like the Guardians. I don't know. But, I will definitely check out Cleveland. We drive through. I stayed a couple weeks ago. I stayed overnight in Columbus. I'm a Michigan Wolverines fan, okay? And believe me, especially the news hitting recently, we've got some shit to handle, okay? Let's just say that. But Columbus and the whole Ohio area, very cool. Drive through it every now and then, and a lot of farms. I mean, a lot. So it's really cool to go through there. Let's see here. Heard you ready for tonight, Ghosty? You talking about John Cena? Or was that last night? I haven't watched. I know I have to watch John Cena. I think it's tonight, right? Neil just moved back here from Columbus. All right. So you're probably a Bucks fan. You have plenty to pick on me about. I mean, the Michigan Wolverines right now are handing gasoline to all of the rivals and just telling them to pour it. They're not doing great. I was going to message you on Discord and was going to see if you wanted to make some money house sitting, but I forgot I didn't add you yet. I'd have done it. I'd have done it, Roz. Roz, me and you need to get up before you get out. That's for sure. That's for sure. Let's see here. Wayland, we are good. So yeah, tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern. So that's very soon. I will have to catch that on replay. Me and Miss Heard tonight. We are in Morro Bay, California, right by the Pacific Ocean. And tonight we are going to go down to the Parade of Lights in the bay. I guess sailboats from rich people who are way, way, way richer than I am will sail their boats by all of us poors with lights on their boats. Should be pretty good. That's what I come to different spots of the country for, to experience the different local flair. And that's going to be a good time. We're going to ride the bike down there. We're probably 3 football fields, I guess. 300 yards away from, if that, honestly, away from the ocean. And right by the ocean is the bay. We will be checking that out tonight. Should be a good time. Rode my bike down there earlier, or I guess last week. Checked out everything that there was down there. Very busy area down there by the boardwalk, but hey, sometimes you got to get into a crowd to see some good things, and we're planning on doing that tonight. Should be good. Yeah, we do. I'll be back Monday. Then from the 23rd to the 1st, I will be in Rico for a week for Christmas, so would have to just find a good time. Yeah, no worries. I'll know my schedule better probably next Wednesday. This Wednesday, should I say. This Wednesday is going to be the interview. I guess I got a job mowing the desert, or at least I got a potential job mowing the desert. Yes, I said that right. No, I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, but we will be going on Wednesday. I have to go in front of the board. The whole town board needs to talk to me about if I can pick up a cemetery or not after 4 years of experience doing so. So I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to figure out if that's gonna come true. But hope it is. Hope everybody is having a good night. Ghosty, are you ready? Is the question. I would love to see Gunther. Is that who he's taking on? I would love to see John Cena go out on his last match. I would actually, more than that, and I know this isn't going to happen because I've seen John Cena walking in public lately. I would love to see this all be a swerve. I would all love this to be John Cena not retiring and instead turning completely heel for real. Would be a great time. Yeah, make sure that they don't shake you down like Cashy or some shit. These people are sus in that area. I found everybody to be really, really nice. I'm from New York, so yes, I understand that. Also, no, I don't think you can be ruder than me. So, in comparison, maybe they're all nicer. But yeah, beachside communities. I used to live in Florida as well. I know. Good looking. I'm actually honored to catch you live. Ken, I'm actually honored that you're here. That's awesome. I'm trying to do like 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, every night. A couple nights this week, I haven't been able to. Just a couple things that have gone on in my life that I had to switch up. But, yeah, I should be here more consistently for sure. I'm trying to get back into the farm sim thing. I do, guys. Special I do have a role play that is done that I will be showing here later in this stream. If you guys are around, I would love for you to check it out. I would love opinions on it. I did record all of the audio before my Bell's palsy, so it's a couple months old, but I will be doing that story, and I can't wait. I think it's going to be one of the better stories that I've told. I don't know what I'm going to do with the farm yet. I've had people ask me about it. I've had people ask me about Lost Anchor. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I do know that I think that the Lost Anchor series that I did, everybody really liked the quality of it. I spent a lot more time on it per episode. This is what I'm going to be doing with this series as well. See here, let me catch up. Oh, I'm ready. I'm rewatching Friday Night SmackDown because apparently there was a botch in one of those matches. Oh gosh. I am from Ghosty. Before I get Ghosty, have you ever watched oh, what is it called from Matthew? So Botchamania. That's it. Have you ever watched Botchamania? Incredible. Matthew 313 or 313. I don't remember. 3 something. Good stuff. Catch up here. Rosin, I'm from East Texas. Those people are hella rude there. Good. Whatever time of the day it is, everybody. What's up? What's up, Plowboy? How we doing today? Thank you again for catching the stream. Yeah, if you guys just joined, I will be doing a little preview of the role play. I've got, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes of it. I think 15 minutes of it. That I'll be showing here in a little bit. I would love the opinions to come in, good or bad. I strive, or I thrive on feedback. I don't know everything, guys. You know, I don't know everything. And people say, oh, well, Heard, you're pretty good at role plays. Well, I'm only as good as you guys help me out to be. That's really the truth. I always love feedback on them. So I'm more than happy. Rosin, I do farm sim role plays. That's what brought me to the dance. I use this game to tell stories, farm related stories. I have a series called The Farm that's been going on for about a year and a half now. The story of farmer, me, that kind of is trying to take over a big agricultural corporation that's trying to take over town. So I do stories revolving around that. If I didn't do that, I would probably have 13 subscribers, and most of them would be in here right now. So that is that's what brought me to the farm sim dance, and I'm going to continue doing that. I just wanted to get my voice better a little bit. It's harder to now. See, I got YouTube not getting enough stream anymore. I dropped it down to 6,000. Might have to go even farther down for us to not lose the video. So don't worry, it's not you, it's me. It's me trying to figure out how OBS works with my computer. Honestly, I have to do that. Noah, what's up? Hi, on my lunch break at work. Noah, thank you so much for checking out the stream. I really appreciate that. Yeah, finally harvested. Yeah, I've watched Watchmania. Okay, awesome. Rosin's being a farmer in California. Noah, what's going on? It's been working so far. Yeah, so that is what I do. And I'm streaming right now a little bit more just to kind of get back into the swing of things. I will continue to stream, but the role plays are really kind of what brought me to the dance. I know a lot of people streaming today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Didn't know if I'd get anybody actually in here, so I'm pretty happy that I've got you guys in here. Right now we're picking up grass. We're going to pick up the grass, and then we are going to work on the other field. It's huge. It needs rocks taken out of it. It needs grass being planted in that. Thank you. Um, so we're gonna do that and try to get all that planted before the snow comes here. I don't think I'm going to, just because it's November. It's 4 o'clock right now, and I still got a lot of work to do. We might have to do it in the dark, but I don't really like I don't really like farming in the dark all that much. So I might just see what December brings Iowa, which I think I already know, but at least hopefully we're gonna get all this grass picked up, because this will be gone. And then whatever we can do with the field, we will do with the field. What's your opinion on the new Riverbend map? I didn't even know there was a new Riverbend map, to be honest with you, Ken. Is that the one that they made like forest, or did they completely redo it? Because I'm gonna have to look at that now. I've been a little out of the game, Ken. I'll be honest with you. Just trying to pick up and start getting back into the swing of things as far as news from Farm Sim, as far as updates and things like that. I'll have to check that out. Ken, what's your opinion on the new Riverbend? Is it something that I need to do? Ken, are you talking about the Aftermath of Riverbend? I've heard it's pretty good. I haven't looked at it yet. I have not even heard about this, so I do need to inform myself a little bit more. I've seen so many different variations of Riverbend. I just can't keep them all together. I played on about 4 or 5 of them. I've seen the one that they did with the forest, but that was a long time ago. So I'm sure I'm not caught up. I'm sure that there is another thing out there. Playing on it right now. So Ken, you like it? What did they change? What's the difference between that and the first one that they came out with? Reason I think Ken is asking me about the Riverbend. One, he's playing it. Two, that's where my roleplay took place, so I'm gonna have to check it out. Either way, 4:15 here in Farm Sim time, and I don't know how much we're gonna get. I know we'll get all this picked up, obviously. We better, or we're doing something wrong. I watched a ton of this game, but I've never played 25 at all. I need to, though. Yeah, you do. 20, well, I mean, the mods are everything, right? I mean, this game, vanilla, is just that, very vanilla. But 25 is good. It's really the same game engine. I mean, they've added a couple different things, but it feels like the same game. For a long time before all these mods came out, I was really angry that I had moved my roleplay from 22 to 25. This is at least. Let's see here. Did we crash? Let me try something real quick when I'm in the stream here. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna drop this down. It's at 6,000 right now. I've been told if I go lower, then it might work a little better. Encoder, maybe I changed that from slow to medium. And let's see if it helps a little bit more. I'm still messing with these settings every stream. For those who have been back in my streams since I've been back, you will know that. I am trying to figure out how to get this thing to the right settings. Alright, let me catch up here. Yeah, that goes to have you ever have Jeff? He does a lot of roleplay. I haven't. I'll look him up after stream. Nothing much is working. How about me? Well, how about me? I'm headed out to after the stream. I'm headed out to the light show, the boat show here in town. Should be a good time. Gonna check it out. Go down and ride the bikes and check all that out. No, we'll have to check out Jeff though. Thank you, Roz. Can I see so many different variants? Okay, I'm playing on it right now. I watched a ton of this game. There's a regular Riverbend. There's a forestry Riverbend. I know the forestry. Didn't even know that the 16X Riverbend existed. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I was gonna get it on PS5. I probably will do PC for more mods. Yeah, definitely get it on PC if you have an option, Roz. The mods are much better, and if you ever wanted to multiplayer with anybody or anything, I think from what I learned today in Nacho's stream, you need the if you get on PlayStation, you need a PS Connect or PS Play. I don't know what that is. Just well, I mean, I know what that is, but I forget what they call it. To do some live streaming. So, just so you know, just so you're aware. Let's see here. The start farm has been totally changed. Wilson Map Maker has put in a volcano crater. That's very cool. Now, Riverbend, I thought, was supposed to be derived from a place in Arkansas, but I'm not entirely sure. Noah, thanks for heading in when you could, bud. Thank you, I appreciate it. I got your Botrix command already. Exclamation Noah Farms, and that should work. If it doesn't, it's because I didn't hit something right, but I definitely did put that in. I'm gonna go get a few burgers, hit up the I will be back. All right, awesome, Roz, thanks a lot, really appreciate you being in here. As always, guys, today the music presented by the Nacho Cast. Was in Nacho's stream a little earlier today. Great streamer, check out him. The Nacho Cast is his name on YouTube's. 16X's by Stevie. Okay, I'll have to check them out. I will have to check them out. Ken, thanks for bringing that up to me. Ghosty, thanks for the additional information. I always like to look at that stuff. You burger sounds good. My goodness. Had some chicken quesadillas earlier today from last night. It was me and Miss Heard went out to a Mexican restaurant last night. Well, got some food and brought it back, but you know, went out. And we always get a couple extra things so that the next day we can eat them as well. So very happy. And then I got a Snickers bar. I got a Snickers bar today, which made me happy. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. Yes, appreciate you, Botrix. Yeah, if you could hit the like button, that'd be great. All right, I think we got this, and then I'm pretty much good with picking up the grass. We'll go put the grass down, and then we'll try to get these rocks off of this field. Let me just run down here. It'll get a little bit more. Not much, but some. All right, and now we can get this done. That's what I had today was chicken quesadilla. Yeah, they're good, man. They're really good. Total tree destruction on the crater. I'm hoping the map maker will update the map so that you can log the destroyed trees. Yep, absolutely. Driving all over here like I'm drunk, just looking at the chat. That's what I had today. Yeah, chicken quesadillas are great. I love burritos. I don't like the burritos that are like to have the sauce over them. I actually like to hold my burrito and eat it that way. The place over here does the sauce on the top, which is fine. It's just not my preferred method, so I always get something else as well. And of course, the salsa dip's incredible. The salsa dip's incredible. I always get extra salsa. They give me all this salsa, and then they give me the same amount of chips, and I'm like, well, I mean, I'm gonna need a little bit more chips, not 100 bazillion more chips, but just a little bit more. I mean, my goodness. I think I'm gonna dump this over here. I think that's where we're putting all this stuff. So picky. Not really, because I eat it all. Right? I mean, man, I'll tell you this, Blob Boy. It does sound that way. It does. I'll give you that. But if we're keeping it a buck, I'm going to eat it either way. You know what I mean? I'm going to eat it either way. Now, here's the thing. It's getting dark. I'm going to fast forward a little bit, just because I hate doing it in the dark. I'm hoping that December doesn't bring snow. What do you think? I think it probably will. I'll look at the weather to see. What's up, Jen? How are you? How's everything going? Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you. We are in Iowa Plains, and we're trying to see if we can beat the December weather. I'm hoping that the snow doesn't drop down on us, because I got to get some stones off of the field, and then I have to put some grass into it. Normally, I would probably just put some oilseed radish in there, but I don't have the time to do that right now. So, let's see if I... Yes, I did. I took it off. That's awesome. All right, now let me go one day and we'll see what happens. I forgot to look at the weather. Doesn't matter really. See what we got. Hopefully no snow. Hopefully no snow. No snow. Chicken pasture has unread messages. Everybody has unread messages. I didn't know that cows got email, but we're gonna have to check it out. Ken, your old buddy James on my wife's. Okay, awesome. What's up, James? Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you. Ken, when I was one of the worst maps that they first came out, you were able to harvest after the tornado came through, so I don't understand. You got me too, Ghosty. The start at Rum is a small flour mill and 2 greenhouses on it. Okay. Let me just make this 8 o'clock and see if the... Yeah, that'll be okay. Okay. Now we can start getting the rocks off this field and then start to sow the field with grass in December. Yeah, it's December, but that's okay. We'll hook this up and we will head out. Might start this guy going around a couple times and then probably turn this into a worker related activity because I don't really love getting the rocks. However, I know that we're gonna have to grab them because the capacity is not that much. But we'll see what we can do. Maybe I'll just go around this once. Been a while, buddy. Glad you're still cooked. Yeah, man, James. You know, some things that happened to me. I got some Bell's palsy in late August, so I was inactive on YouTube all of September, all of October, most of November, and I came back when I could finally. I mean, it was bad. It was to the point where like I couldn't stand without getting dizzy, earaches, headaches, all sorts of things. Living with that all day didn't really make me want to do role plays. Didn't make me want to stream. I was doing the writing for a role play, and I'm going to show that on this stream here in a little bit. But you know, this is just a preview of everything, and you guys are able to check it out or not. But yeah, still kicking, still over here doing my thing. I will have, like I said, a role play coming out. I don't know when. I wanted to make sure that my voice was a little better. It's getting a little bit better. A lot of people tell me that they really can't tell a difference unless I, you know, say a couple words. But the F's and the B's, I'm having a little bit of a hard time with. But the B's are getting a little better. The F's have not gotten a little better yet. But trying to take the steps to calm down in life. This is a temporary facial paralysis of your face. It comes from severe stress. My nerves had enough, and now I know what getting on my nerves means. Believe me. Yeah, but yeah, it was rough. But you know, yeah, I got better. I'm doing better, more importantly, and able to live stream a lot more. I'm trying to do live streaming every night. We'll see. I'm probably going to take a couple days off, but I don't really know my schedule until Wednesday. James, I got a job mowing the desert, or at least I got a second interview mowing the desert that I think I should be able to get. It's at a cemetery. They told me that mowing and trimming would be a part of the job, and I go to Google Maps and it's nothing but an arid field. So I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. I really don't know what I'm going to be doing, but I do know that I have to go on Wednesday at 1 o'clock local California time, which I'm in Cali right now, until April. But local Cali time, I will have to go at 1 o'clock and talk to the members of the board of the town, and it's a big to-do for just about no reason, to be honest. The land around the crater you can't buy at the moment. Oh, okay. Does the crater look good? Like, they do a good job modeling it and stuff? I'm gonna have to check this out. I did like Riverbend. I mean, obviously, out of the three, I think that's probably the best one. However, I did like Agroforest, which was a remake of the second map that they did that I don't remember which. Yeah, that's not something you just go get over. Something you have to learn to live your best life. Yeah, I'd done. Me and Missouri had a shitty couple years. To be honest, sold my farm, sold just about everything that I owned. My dog died of cancer. Lost about $60,000 last year, which is an insane amount of money for me to lose. I don't know anybody else's economic status, don't really need to, but you do know that for me at least, that's a chunk of change. Blue Zach, how are we doing today? Thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Blue Zach, one of the moderators of the herd, which tells you just how little we moderate here on this channel. Zach, thanks for stopping in, buddy. I really appreciate it. Zach, you see what Polanco went to the Mets? Me and Zach both Mariners fans. Zach a little bit better of a Mariners fan than me, but did watch a lot of Mariners games last year, which was really cool because I got to see it all the way, just about all the way, to a championship. But and that's not me pouring gas on any fires, Zach. I really wanted them to win the championship. Is this guy going to do anything? Yes, he is. He's going to do the same thing I did. All right, well, whatever. I was thinking about helping him out. I don't want to leave that there. Thinking about helping the guy out with the rocks just because he's going to take forever if not. So I'll take this over here. We want to get this field done. That's really what we're looking to do today, is get all this done and then do a couple other things. I want to check my animals as well since we went a month ahead. Eggs are at 157. They could use some, I guess they could use some feed, so we'll have to feed the chickens here before too long. There's no manure heap nearby, which... What? Yes, there is. I don't understand why that's saying that, unless I didn't put one there, which maybe I didn't. But the slurry is there, and we'll keep that there. The hog confinement, slurry is also there. They have no food at all, so we're going to have to jump over there real quick and get some hog food. Let me buy some real quick. And then I will check the chat. Food. Chicken feed. I guess we could buy some chicken feed as well. We'll buy 6 of those. And then we will buy, I mean, 7,500 for chicken feed is insane. Then we'll buy some of these. And we will not take all of them over there, I don't think. Well, let's see how long it takes. Right now, I just need to get these pigs fed. So I got to drive them up here. And I will check the chat as I'm doing that. What? No, I didn't see that. Yeah, they signed Polanco to a deal for $40 million. And he's apparently going to be a first baseman. He's a second baseman, but... I guess the Mets are going to make him a first baseman, which, I don't know. Pete Alonso left the Mets for the Baltimore Orioles this week, and now the Mets have a big void, and Polanco seems to be their answer. Yep, losing Polanco is going to hurt the Mariners. RXY, how are we doing? Thank you very much for stopping in. Hey, I'm hard at work moderating. Yes, Plowboy, yes, you are. You know, you're the newest moderator, so you know what? I'm a jerk. I completely forgot that you were moderating as well. Plowboy, a huge friend of mine and a big supporter of the channel. I really appreciate that. Plowboy's the man. Does some YouTube shorts from the farm that he he owns one and works for one, so get to see a little bit of both worlds. But let's see how much that filled up. Nothing. Okay. Main style holds 10 million liters of any products as well. Found a new game you might like. So I did see Cowboy Life Simulator. I do need to check that out. I did see that was a thing. I've seen some people playing it. I think Gamers Lane and Wayne were playing it. And that's when I had first heard about Cowboy Simulator, but I hadn't really looked all that much into it. So gonna have to. But yeah. See, Zach, I like the Mets too because I'm from New York. And I know you don't, but I'm saying two, meaning I like the Mariners and the Mets. You can do that because they play in different leagues. But yeah, I wouldn't have wanted that trade either, to be completely honest with you, because that's not gonna be good for the Mariners. Oh, we still got chicken feet over here. What am I doing? What am I doing? All I have to do is lift that one up. Oh, whatever. And then that's all the eggs we get. We get no eggs. Where do I feed them? I think over here, right? Let's see. Where do I feed them? I forgot. Yeah, I hope the Mariners do as well. Yeah, if you don't like the Mets, that's okay. We could be Mariner friends. We could be Mariner friends, Zach. Where do I feed these chickens? Because it's not here. Is this the feed thing? I forget. I think so. So shouldn't it be good? How do you despise the Mets if you're in Seattle? I don't understand that. There we go. I don't understand that at all, Zach, to be honest with you. It's hard to despise a team that always self-inflicts so much hurt on itself. I, as a New Yorker, we choose in New York. We choose if you like the Mets or if you like the Yankees. I hate the Yankees. So I am a Mets fan. Kind of grew into that as a kid. What am I doing? Jeepers. Jeepers herd. Pay attention. There we go. Yep, there we go. I'm almost done with setting up my farm. Archway, what map are you playing on today? Yeah, Zach, I get the Dodger hate. You're going to have to explain to me the Met hate. I don't really love the Dodgers. I've seen one of my neighbors here in the RV park. One of my neighbors was, I'm in 3 hours from LA, so I seen him wearing a Dodger hat that looked really nice, honestly. The blue looks really nice. I might have to get one and be a poser. Okay, alright, fine. If you don't like either New York team, that's fine. I'm good with that. I'm a whole lot better with that, Zach, than if you like the Yankees, because then I really wouldn't get it. The one Yankee game I saw, and I'm old enough to say at the old Yankee Stadium, I saw Ken Griffey Jr. and the Mariners. Jamie Moyer was pitching that day against Abbott and the Yankees, and I believe the Yankees won, although I was going for the Mariners. Apparently like the Dodgers. You know, I can get that too, because for a long time the Mets wouldn't spend the money, and even though my team buys their championships or buys their wins, because we don't even have a championship yet to show for all this money that we gave Soto and that we gave everybody else, you know, I'm still annoyed at it. I'm still annoyed that teams like Pittsburgh and Cleveland and all these teams don't have a fair shot. It's basically who can buy the most players, and the economics are not the same in New York as they are in Pittsburgh, or they're not the same as they are in Cleveland or things like that. So New York has a huge advantage in terms of that, and that's why baseball needs a salary cap for sure. Especially after my team, the Mets, just went through their roster. It's insane. I'm going to be very interested to see how far we're coming along with feeding the chickens, because I've been doing, I mean, there's a lot of these. I just need to make wheat in a field so that we can continue having chickens, I think. Okay, we're almost there, but still, that's 7,000. We'll put that down. Continue to feed these hogs. Let's check in on our worker. He's doing good. Riverbend, awesome. All right, so we're just talking about that. Are you on the new Riverbend, or are you on the original Riverbend? Because there's a couple, as Ghosty has said earlier on in the chat. 16X there's a forest one. There's all kinds of things. But yeah, Zach, I'm a little jelly too. Or at least I was when the Yankees were doing that. It made me hate the Yankees. So I totally understand the hate. I actually do. Alright, so slowly but surely getting these pigs all fed up. And why are we doing this one by one? Well, because I only have this little New Holland. I have to get better mode of transportation. And there's a river in Aftermath. Got you. I'll have to check out all of them. I'll have to go through the mods. I haven't in a while. Usually I just go to the decorations, but the mods, the maps, I'm gonna have to check out more of. Right? And feeding the pigs. Now, one doesn't really do much. Man, I have this on like 15 minutes, so it does this almost every time I come back. But that's okay, because I'll forget it. Yeah, look at that. Nothing. I think I'm going to get rid of these pigs after all this food's done, and see what they go for, because it's really not worth it. And I cannot get the Riverbend map on my console. Okay, right on. I'll have to look into it, see what it looks like. I'm sure it's good if everybody's saying so, or if everybody's playing it, I should say. We'll have to check it out. Alright, let's see. Oops, forest. Riverbend map, forest. Okay, alright, got you. Got you, Ken. Right now, all we're doing is trying to feed these hogs. Rusty Money Raid. What's up, Rusty? Thank you so much. Really appreciate the raid. Thank you so much. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you being here. This is Iowa Plains, and we are feeding pigs at the moment. I just bought all this because we just started all this. This is our first December, so it's like our second or third month here in this game. I'm just trying to get everybody happy. In the summer, I'm going to try to make all of these animals work. However, I just talked about possibly selling the pig feed. Or the pigs, I should say. Tommy, how are you? What's going on? Eric, what's going on? Nice to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. Gold Gaming's here. Welcome in, Gold Gaming. Thank you for stopping in. Gold, how did everything go today? Is everything okay? And are you planning on streaming later or no? Just want to know. Curious, you know? I'm just curious. But thank you, Rusty. I really appreciate it. You're the man. I will definitely return the favor. But Yes, Gold Gaming's here. Wow, look at that. I've made it. I've made it. Guys, for everybody just joining, we have got a couple things going on. We've got a worker over here taking all these rocks out of this huge field. I might have to help him because he's taking his sweet old time. I will tell you that. Wow. But right now, we are trying to get all of these things figured out. Josh, what's going on? How are you? Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. Been a good day sitting at the town square waiting on the parade. Awesome, man. Awesome. That's what I'm doing later today, Gold. I am in California, for those who don't know. It doesn't look it when I look outside. It is misty and it's a miserable day out today. But still, it's not raining. So I'm going to take the bikes down with Miss Hurd to Morro Bay. And I am going to watch the Parade of Lights, which I guess is... some boats are going to go by with lights on, I guess. It's like kind of like a big thing. So I come to different parts of the country to experience different things, and that is one of the things that I can tell you doesn't happen in central New York. That's for sure. No boats, no bays, no nothing like that. I've been asked many times, why California? Well, the beach. The lack of snow is what it says. And yeah, just to experience different things. I'm trying to find awesome things in each and every state. Gold can attest to this. He knows how many states I've been to, I think, in the last year. It's been pretty significant. Most of the country, to be honest with you. Still need to get down to the southeast a little bit, and still need to get up to the top part of, the North Dakotas, the Washington. And Zach, if I'm ever in Washington, I'm going to look left, right, I'm going to look up, I'm going to look down. I'm going to try to go too fast. I'm going to try to go too slow. And I'm going to try to find the blue zone. That's for sure. 65 and sunny in North Carolina today. That's awesome. It doesn't make you miss the central New York, northern Napa area too much, I don't think, Eric. I am close to Monterey, California. Josh? Yes, absolutely. Decently close to Monterey. And yeah, I'm enjoying California so far. I like to meet different people, different views, different cultures. You are in Oregon, yes. Oregon. I forget. We were talking about Seattle, and then I put you in Washington. I got to get to Oregon, too. That's somewhere I got to go. What I know about this country so far is it's gorgeous. I mean, every state has its own thing that makes it awesome, and I'm not being a politician. I truly believe that. And this one's the beach. It's the beach. I know that you sailor prepping for the Parade of Lights. I'm about 2 hours north of you. Awesome, man. Really? No way. Yeah, it'll be my first Parade of Lights. So I'll have to see how that goes. Where I'm from, like I said, central New York. We don't have a Parade of Lights. We have a lot of snow. We have a lot of lights on buildings, but we do not have ships going down through everything. Infinity, what's going on? How are we doing? Yeah, Paul. Yeah, I hit that. Infinity, how we doing? How are we doing today? I am streaming. Trying to stream every night. However, this Wednesday I will know a little bit better of my schedule, so I will be posting it. It's the only reason I really haven't been posting my role plays, but I plan on getting a little bit better. Just stay away from the tourist trap that is the Oregon coast. Yeah, I want to see all of Oregon, man. I mean, coasts are cool, That's what I'm doing now. About 300, I'm living until April about 300 yards away from the Pacific Ocean, which is nice. But I know it's not the end all be all, so I want to check out everything, man. You got a parade of snow removal machines going through town. Wait, what? You've got a parade of snow removal machines going through. Yes, I do. Yes, and also trains. They dress the trains up where I'm from, so that's nice. Guys, everybody, thank you for stopping in. We're not even close to done, but I do have a role play done, and a little later on in this episode, I am going to be showing it. Appreciate you guys for hanging out in the lives that I've been doing, and I will be debuting at least some of the role play that I've got. Jeepers, can't drive. Plowboy is already probably typing. Just missed. Yeah, Infinity, it's been a while. I told you about in Discord about what's going on with me personally, and I said it in the stream too, so it's no secret, but I am I'm feeling a lot better. Earaches are gone, the headaches are gone, and the dizziness is gone, which is the most important thing, really. The voice still not all the way there, because this community is so nice. Everybody tells me I sound the exact same, but there's still, I always like to say one phrase because it's always us. It's when I know I can say Ford F-150 clear without any air, and right now even like Ford F-150 has been my line, the thing to say, because that makes the most F's, right? So I can tell that my mouth is getting a little bit better. I'm slowly gaining a little bit of my nerves back in the right side of my face. That's the side that doesn't really move or doesn't really do anything. Gold, did you check it out? I sent it to you. Did you check that out yet? A buddy of mine that I graduated high school with went to college in Binghamton at BCC. I went the first night on New Year's Eve one night. Eric, that's crazy wild because I was at the same place. If you would have been at the hookah lounge, I would have seen you. Pimple popper popped the pimple. That's a big one too. That's a good one. The P's too, actually. Zach, you just made me realize. The F's and the P's. The P's are a little bit hard for me too. Pimple popper popped the pimple. Like I can feel my mouth not cooperating with me 100%, but I'm slowly getting there. Infinity, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate it. You are the man. You got this. Thank you so much, Infinity. You know, when I get back to streaming, when I get back to doing regular things, Infinity, you're one of the first people to ask if we could do a multiplayer. And I would really like to get that done with you. I really would. We'll have to figure out the time and everything like that, but if you're still interested, so am I. And we can get that done. Yeah, the hookah lounge, absolutely, that's where I was. Yeah. Now, if you tell me you were at the hookah lounge, Eric, I'm gonna start flipping out because that would be crazy. I remember being at the hookah lounge and it dropped the ball dropping. Blue Zach, my goodness, sent in 5 herd gift memberships. Congrats to Rambo Hacker Gaming, Second Chance Gaming, Baffo Logging, which is another one of those words that I can't say. Texas Ginger Girl and Eric the Crazy Viking, all members. Zach, thank you. I really appreciate it. Infinity, thank you. I really appreciate it. And yeah, we're gonna have to get some multiplayers going, guys. I am more interested now in doing multiplayers than I ever have. I want to get some more done. This channel will always be a role-playing channel, but I do want to get a healthy dose of live streaming done as well. I do appreciate everybody for stopping in. Like I said, you haven't hit the like button if I haven't annoyed you yet. It really does help the channel quite a bit. Thank you guys for hanging out here on what most people see as a Saturday night, early evening, so to speak. It is 3 o'clock on the West Coast right now, where I am, which still sounds very weird to say. But where were we? I mean, I was supposed to be right now. I was supposed to be in Grand Junction, Colorado. Had everything worked out the same. Then I met Rosin and Kiwis in Farmers Chat, and Rosin was telling me about where he was hanging out, and I was like, you know what? Sounds like a good time. Let me see. For those that don't know, I sold my farm a couple years ago. Bought a truck, bought a pretty nice RV camper, because I'm living here. I'm going to be living in this. I am living in this. And we just travel the country every now and then. We'll pop down and stay somewhere for a couple months and then move on and do things that way. I see way out there that the farmer or the worker is still doing that field. I bet he'll be doing that all day long. Doesn't seem like he's making any progress. We're gonna have to see soon. Infinity, that's too much, man. My goodness, dude. I mean, thank you. I really appreciate that. That's an insane amount. Thank you. Yeah, we definitely will get that done. Thanks, buddy. Really. Infinity is a long-term supporter of this channel. I got some bot Rick's commands in there. I don't know if I have you in there yet. I believe I do, but I don't remember. I will be putting that in as well. That, and I just got Noah done as well. Infinity, thank you. Really appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Infinity, another role player, does some great stuff over there, so go check him out. And yeah, Infinity, we have to get that done. I'm trying to get more multiplayers going. So I really appreciate all the support, man. I've been a friend for a very long time, so thank you. All right, let's get this done here. I think we might have to hang out at the hookah lounge for a little bit, while I'm not mistaken, bro. That's crazy. Bird. What's up, Shane? How you doing, man? Shane's another person that I missed barely on the road, I believe, right? While in Wyoming. And had I known that I'd been that close, and Infinity, I'm not trying to dox you, but I will just say this. A couple weeks ago, I stayed in Ohio. I was in the shadows of Ohio State University. Yeah, I'd really want to, like, you know, people that I come friends with on here, it'd be cool. And my lifestyle is that, you know, I travel around a little bit, so I'm not really local to anywhere anymore. But yeah, I would like to meet some people, man. It'd be awesome. And now I owe Infinity lunch, that's for sure. Shane, happy to hear it, man. I am as well. Just getting everything settled here with my voice and things like that. But I am showing a role play later on in this stream. So I'm going to hold on for a minute. I gotta set this up for a minute. Just give me a second. Yeah, okay. I'll be showing the roleplay here in a little bit. I got it done. Well, I didn't get it done. It's I think it's like 15 or 16 minutes of a roleplay. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm pretty happy with where the story is going to go, at least. When I was sick and I was just sitting here and I couldn't talk, I mean, I really, like, when I first got this, I mean, I know I sound a little, and you guys are awesome. Like, you know, I mean, we all know where the limit is on picking and everything like that. So I know you guys aren't really going to pick on me about it. I mean, even if you do, I'm good with it. You know, I just wanted my voice to get a little bit better than it was. That way I could, you know, just for role play purposes. For lives, you know, I can talk and we all understand what's going on. But with a role play, I feel like it's a little bit, I'm going to go really unrealistic because I'm getting tired of this guy. I'm tired of this guy, this worker, going so slow. Let me see here. No, you don't. That's just out of the kindness of my heart, man. Well, I appreciate it. I mean, really. And yes, I will. Do you have a sinus infection? No, Eric, I have Bell's palsy, actually. Which is a facial paralysis, a temporary facial paralysis The right side of my face, all the nerves and things, they don't work. So when I'm when I'm talking, like if you were looking at me, you would see me like talking out of the left side of my mouth when the right side didn't. You'd see my eye not blink as much, especially in California out here. You know, you want to squint sometimes because the sun's so bright, right? And I can't. So it's like looking into the sun. What I always tell people on how to like kind of accurately get the feeling here, whoops, is take your index finger on your top eyelid and push it up, and then take your thumb on your bottom eyelid and push it down. And obviously that's going to get a lot of air to your eye, and that's basically what I've been dealing with since August. Man, look at how wide that is. Okay, I can move over a little bit. Man, we're going to get this done quick. I don't usually do this, but I'm going to do this now because this guy's taking forever. Oh, dang, glad you're feeling better, bro. I think Bell's palsy is what Jim Ross had. That's exactly what Jim Ross had. And yeah, the fact that he got on Monday Night Raw and did that was remarkable, because I won't get in a live stream with like 20 people and do that. The whole thing is caused by severe stress, a lot of stress, and Jim Ross got that when he was the head of WWE Creative. So I mean, like, I get it, right? For me, I've just had a lot of bad luck here in the last couple of years, and you know, I'm not complaining. I'm not, you know, things happen, right? We all have some stuff to deal with, but at the end of the day, I think that I've got a lot to be thankful for. I can feel that everything is coming back. Every now and then, my nerves will trigger, which is a great sign. The back of my right ear. That's where like the nervous system here is, and it will start triggering hard. When it does that, I feel like I'm getting better. My nerves are trying to find the right connection, so to speak. This guy's gonna have nothing to do now, because I'm getting everything he isn't. But yeah, Bell's palsy is what Jim Ross had. That's what I'd tell him if I ever seen him. Like, man, I know what that is. I definitely know what that is. What happened here? There we go. Yep. But everything, you know, is day by day. Obviously, everything happens for a reason. Basically, my body was telling me to just chill out, which is something I probably have needed to do for a real long time. Give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second. Infinity, just check Discord. Yeah, I'm not gonna, you know, I'll never say personal info like that, like where you're from or anything. That's always between us. But yes, I'll have to check out where that is. That would be fun. That would be fun. But really appreciate you guys hanging out. Appreciate Zach with the memberships. Appreciate Infinity with the hella big super chat. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys more than you know. Next Wednesday, I'll be off the unemployment line, I hope. But until then, I don't really know when my schedule is going. I was supposed to have a job over here lined up with UPS. I am a FedEx worker usually. Enjoy my job at FedEx when I'm over in New York. They want me back. They told me to come back. They'd be mad if I didn't come back. But I've got a good deal with FedEx where I can do my job basically anywhere a FedEx ground is. So if there is a FedEx ground around, I will be able to work there and not really have a hiccup in any of my jobs. So that works a lot for the type of lifestyle that I'm going with. You know what? I would right now, but I'm probably only about 45 minutes away from being done. We can set something up for sure. I was just telling Gold, and if Gold's still here, he'll tell you. I was just telling him earlier, like I don't know how to get the voice in here yet. I'm still trying to figure out OBS, to be completely honest. If you want to mess around with that with me, after the stream or whatever, or another time, we can do that. But yes, I would really like to. Get multiplayers done for sure. All right, let's see here. I think this is the. Is this the cedar? Let's check. Let's check. I don't think so. I gotta buy some seeds anyway. Oh wait, do I? Do I have seeds over in the other? Oh, whatever. It'll take forever. I'll just buy some more seeds, and we'll do some contract work to make it up. Give me 1 second. Okay. So we'll buy this. We'll buy this. But yeah, there's still a lot of things I have to work on. OBS actually today. Is this a cedar or not? I feel like I'm a dummy for asking that. It looks like a fertilizer. Is it a fertilizer or a cedar? A sprayer. That's what I thought. So the thing is right here. I always mess those things up. Thank you, Plowboy. As you know, I'm a dummy at this game. I tell a decent story, and if not, then man oh man would it be a train wreck. This guy's still going. Get out of here, dude. You're done. I just got everything done. Yeah, fertilizer sprayer. That's what I thought. I was like, this doesn't look like a cedar to me. You're just capturing desktop. Should be Yeah, that's. I'll talk to you afterwards, Infinity. I am not giving you the runaround. Absolutely not. Like I said, just ask Gold. No, my OBS is held together by rubber bands at the moment, and I'm really trying to get that to be fixed. In the last couple streams, the bit rate has been all kinds of nuts. Let me see here. Can we cut grass? Because I think I got grass up there that can be cut. What are you talking about? It wasn't folded. Whatever. If you don't know what you're doing, just BS your way. That's basically what I do. Yeah, see, chat just disconnected. So, if you're capturing desktop audio, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. That was Zach that said that. Zach, yeah, my OBS is all sorts of messed up. Guess I have to fold this up. It was folded before. I don't understand what's going on. I'll just get this thing, and we'll go cut some grass, hopefully, in the snow, because why else? My friend Joe knows a lot about. Okay, I'm gonna have to pick his brain, because here. Okay, so here's my schedule when I get on. Right, I'll start. However, it's winter. Can I? Let's see. I don't know if I can cut it. I don't think it's long enough. It's not long enough. It's only 2 out of 4. So I guess what I'm going to do is sit here in the winter and feed these cows. I know what I'll do. Here's what I'll do. If I can do it. Let me see. Let me try something. Okay. I'm going to try to put the role play on now, and then after that, and when that's going on, I'll try at the same time to simulate this game and try to get us back up to like March with all of the animals and whatnot, but because I'm going to have to feed the pigs, I'm going to have to feed the cows, I'm going to have to do a lot. So this is a role play. Everybody wanted me to do something related to alcohol and that thing, brewery, that kind of stuff. So that is what I'm going to do. If you guys want to hang out, if not, I'll be back in 15 minutes about. I'm going to play this role play here, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Last year, the CDC reported there were 80 million beer drinkers in the United States. 80 million people who crack a cold one at the end of each day. Some to celebrate, some to forget. Hell, some just because it's what they always did after a hard day's work. 9,000 breweries dotted this country's map, trying to keep up with a demand of 80 million customers. Most of the breweries in this country are run by small crews, 4, 5 people, running equipment older than them, trying to compete against a billion-dollar company with a billion-dollar budget. In the end, most of them won't last 5 years. Most of them will find that you need some experience in this game, think you can win a beer drinker over. I had that experience. I'd worked my way up. I'd learned the business and I'd saved my money. Just enough money to head out and buy a brewery in Alma.
Neighbors on the east side saying a missing stop sign is putting drivers at risk. That sign stood for years at Main and 3rd, but after it was knocked down in June, it never came back. Folks who live near the corner say cars fly right through that area now. One farmer told us 2 trucks have already clipped his fence.
Alright, enough news. Today is a first day, and first days are always big days, and today is no different. This is the first day of hopefully the rest of my career. We are at my apartment right now, and we're looking at the town of Alma, Missouri. And to the left there is a brewery, the Alma Brewing Company. And last week I bought that. I have been in the beverage business for a very long time. I have seen a lot of businesses go up for sale that probably should have been a little bit more than they went for. And this one is a steal. This was a heavily motivated seller, and we got this for quite a good deal, and that is why I changed my career. I decided that I wanted to really just kind of bet on myself and get out of corporate America and really just kind of apply everything that I've learned and try to start a brewery. And no, I'm not from Alma, Missouri. I've never been here before outside of looking at the brewery. But when an opportunity is this good, you make some concessions, and I decided that I would sell everything and bet on myself. I wanted to make sure that before I left this industry, I knew for myself if I could do it. And now is the time. Especially this deal is, well, this deal is really good. But yeah, that was the tour, and now we are headed over to the brewery. Gonna get in the truck. Yes, we can walk, but I've got to go somewhere after that. So, gonna grab the truck and head over to the brewery. I have a technician that is, well, I'm running a little behind this morning, so the technician might already be over there, but I'm hoping that we can beat the technician over to the brewery. I'm going to have the brewery get looked at. I mean, it's been inspected when we purchased the property, but I want to just have another contractor look it over and make sure that everything is good. I did know that there were a couple light bulbs and things like that that need changing. Things that aren't really going to show up on an inspection list. But yeah, you can't beat the location of this apartment. I can always get to work, whether the truck breaks or whatever it is. I'm always able to just walk over to work, and you'll see what I mean here in a minute. But yes, Alma, Missouri, very small town. As I said, I'm not from here, so not really sure what to expect. Not even from Missouri, so but yeah, as I said, this is very close. The grain elevator over here, a couple other industrial buildings are over here, so these are probably just workers of that. And then we have the brewery right over here as well. Straight ahead is the brewery. Look both ways here. We're going to have to take a left and then an immediate right, and then we will pull in. Ugh, he's already here. Well, I'm hoping that he hasn't waited too long. Guess we'll get out and see what's going on.
Hey there, you heard?
Yeah, that's me. I'm really sorry to keep you waiting.
Nah, don't worry about that, sir. No worries to me. Hey, you're the new owner, though, right?
Yeah, just bought it last week.
Oof, well, congratulations on that, sir. Exciting to see Alma Brewery back up and running. Place is small, but it's got its charm. Anyway, always wanted to see this brewery fixed up properly.
Well, that's literally why you're here. I mean, I know the brewery isn't in horrible condition right now, but I do want you to go through, look at the inspection, give your own inspection, fix what you see is broken, get it into working shape. I don't need somebody else's problems to start, so I want to have a clean slate here. Fix it up before I mess it up. I guess that's kind of what I'm trying to say. Oh, do you know brewery equipment by any chance?
Yeah, I hear you, sir. I hear you. And afraid not. No, I don't know anything about brewery equipment.
Well, I figured I would ask. It's always a no until you ask. Sometimes it's still a no. But you gotta ask.
I can go around and fix all the lights, make sure the plumbing and heating are fine, and most importantly, I guess, make sure that refrigeration storage area up there is in top shape. Structurally, I don't think you really have anything to worry about inside, but I'd say that refrigeration unit up there is probably the most important thing. That's what I'd look at anyway.
Yeah, that sounds good. I mean, I'm not really sure what the condition of it is, but I was going to call an HVAC guy out here. Doesn't seem like I need to now. I got you, right?
Nah, you don't gotta call anybody. I'll make sure that I have it all sealed up for you. I'll just run through everything and kind of let you know what the bill will be. Then you can kind of check it off and make sure we agree. Then I'll go ahead and fix it. And honestly, sir, this place hasn't been closed too long, so I expect the most of it's going to be in good shape.
No, I agree. I agree, but I don't know, maybe it's just for my conscience. Just run through everything for me. Might as well get everything back up to speed. I mean, there's no real major damage that I'm expecting. Just kind of a bunch of minor things and things that come from neglect.
Yeah, even when the guy before you was here. I mean, everything's clean, obviously, inside. If he wasn't clean, would have been making people sick, so I know he was clean inside, but just, the outside of the building, the general look of the building, and not on Main Street, I do understand, but when you had trash outside, just didn't look very kept up. Kind of brought the whole town down, The brewery's something that most small towns don't have. Makes Alma unique. And for that, people care.
Well, I mean, hopefully you guys see a change. And I mean, hell, you're doing most of them.
Hey, sir, I'm just glad to help.
Hey, before you get started, what do you remember about the old brewery?
Oh, well, the guy before you had a falling out with the Martin family.
Who are they?
Who are they? The Martins? Oh, yes, sir, you're really not from here, are you? The Martin family run the biggest farm in the county. I mean, hell, they practically run Alma. Well, them and the Caldwells, depending on who you ask. And don't ask me. I don't need any trouble, but anyway, the Martin family have been here since 1800-something. That old brewer got on the wrong side of the family for whatever reason. Next thing you know, brewer's out of town, and brewery's up for sale.
Yeah, well, good to know. They don't really put this kind of information in a real estate ad,
No, sir. Small towns like Alma, you gotta come here and you gotta live here to understand it.
So this old brewer, was he getting ingredients from the Martin family, or?
That I don't know either. I just remember a big fight between the brewer and Dale. Dale Martin. The loudest Martin, for sure. Yeah, not sure what the new brewer's doing with his time now, but I know he's not spending it in Alma.
Well, I guess I'll just stay away from that mess then.
Yeah, good luck, sir. Good luck. In a town like Alma, you're already in this mess. You just don't know it. Think someone can buy a brewery in a town this small and not have people notice you? People notice you, sir.
Well, thanks for the heads up.
Hey, I'm just trying to help. You have a clean slate with me. As for the town, I'm not so sure. I guess the verdict's still out for most of them. No need to ruin it, though, right? I mean, just keep your word in this town, associate with the right people. I mean, hell, Herd, brew some beer again out of this place. You'll be fine. Anyway, I gotta get to fixing your building up. Appreciate you calling me. Appreciate the work. I'll let you know how everything goes.
All right, and thank you for coming over, and definitely appreciate all the information. If you need me, I'm going to be in the office cleaning all that out.
No problem, sir. I will do. All right, let me get to it. Talk to you in a little bit.
All right, so that was a little bit of the sample of the roleplay that I'm doing. When you guys were doing that, I was moving until April, so we can continue with this. We're going to get this field done, as well as planting the other one. And hopefully we'll have enough time to do all of it. But yeah, thanks guys. I appreciate you watching the roleplay there. I thought that was a decent time to do it, since I had to get this fast forwarded anyway. So now we can start doing these fields. I got 3 of them down here to get grass done, and we are going to turn all of this hopefully into some TMR so that we can get our cows done. But yeah, the stream seems to be going better. Excellent, it says. So I'm happy about that. And I have more of that roleplay done. I just wanted to kind of use it as a little bit of a filler so that I could get all of this done. I think I'm just going to go and do all 3 of them at the same time. Why not? Seems to be the easiest and fastest way to good thing. Good thing I'm in good with the Martins. Exactly. Exactly, man. I've got some cool things coming up on that. Tommy, thank you. I really appreciate the compliment. Thank you. Everybody liked the, well, not everybody, but, you know, a lot of people told me that they liked the brewery series, so I wanted to do another brewery series. The problem is that, like, with the decorations, there's not a lot of things that I could turn into, like, brewery equipment, and there's only, like, 2 breweries, and the way I like to play is, like, I have almost nothing, and the breweries that they have in the game for mods, most of them are huge breweries. So I couldn't really do anything about that, but thank you, Eric. Yeah, that's kind of what I do on here, is role plays. I have a role play called The Brewery that I did maybe a year and a half ago. I've had a role play called The Farm, which has been going on about a year and a half. And I got Elk Mountain as well, which is my most viewed video. If you look in the supercuts, they are there. All of the episodes together in one video. Did pretty good on those, so that was entertaining. Awesome. So yeah, thanks Eric, I really appreciate it. Hope you can follow along with the brewery. I don't know when the new episodes are coming out. Like I said, Wednesday is really the day I hope to get this job and get a schedule so that I can figure out how much time I have for YouTube. Obviously I'm always going to dedicate some time to YouTube, but you know, the job is the thing that I obviously need to keep in priority, so we'll figure it out. But hopefully either every week or every other week I will come out with one, depending on how long I want to make the episodes. But yeah, I've got a little bit more of that. I probably showed you guys half of it so far. I'm just learning how to write, like, TV shows and stuff like that, and stories, so I'm hoping to get better at writing stories, but as for right now, that's what you get. But yeah, thank you, I appreciate it, Eric, and thank you to Tommy, appreciate it, and Plowboy for the comments there. Eric, how we doing? I did see you, I just didn't want to talk over the roleplay. Thank you for popping in, appreciate you. You are a new member of the herd, thanks to Blue Zach. And also Infinity Plays coming in with the huge super chat here, so appreciate both of you guys. Really do. Thank you. And appreciate everybody for being here on a Saturday evening. It's a bad one here in California, I'll tell you that. It is gloomy, it is misty, it is ugly outside right now, and I can't really complain. I mean, I've gotten a lot of sunshine so far, so And then in April, headed back to New York State, just to see some friends, kind of get some doctors. That's where all my doctors are and things. So get some doctors' appointments out of the way, the dentist, all that kind of stuff. And get everything done in New York, and then head back out. Donkey, thank you. Donkey, hell of a stream today, bud. Hell of a stream. I enjoyed myself in there today. And you went pretty long, which was awesome. Not long, but you were on there for a while, which was awesome. Awesome to see. Very good stream, my friend. I think you had just about everybody in there, didn't you? I mean, you had a lot of people playing today. I've never played with that many people. It would be awesome to do that as well. But very entertaining as always, Donkey. Thank you. I was hanging out in streams today, guys. Getting everything done. Eric, I am driving. Now, the thing I had figured out is I just got an RV, a travel trailer, should I say. And it's decked out and everything. It's got all the latest and greatest. It's insulated. It's not to be an ass about, beyond myself, but I mean it's a damn good trailer. It has to be, because I'm living here full time. So it was a decision that me and Miss Heard made. We wanted to go out and see the country. I had a farm. We sold that. Hope to get back to the farm one day, to be honest with you. But for right now, we're traveling the country. I drove a travel trailer over here, 52 hours to get over here. Pretty good. It was made in Indiana, and we wanted to stop in Indiana because we're still under warranty from our purchase, and just get a couple additional things added onto it, things like that. Get some clarification on some other things. So we always like to stop in Indiana. That way they can kind of make everything up and help us out. There was 6 of us. Most I have had 2. That's awesome. Well, you handled it really well, Donkey. Rosin, what's up? Just missed the roleplay sample that I did on the brewery. Is the new series coming out from me. I don't know when, but it will be on its way. Showed about half of what I got done so far. But yeah, I did drive over here, and gonna drive back, I think, because we're gonna have to hit Indiana. But if we didn't have to hit Indiana, maybe I'll just drive to Indiana and then take a car the rest of the way. I just have to, like I said, get some doctors done, get some, we all got that friend that you like to chill with. I've got that friend in New York, so I want to get there and do that. And then, of course, got to get my job back at FedEx so I can get on the roster. I'm not on the roster right now, so when I get back to New York, I will get the job back at FedEx, and then in, say, October, they'll mail me out again and mail me to another location, and I'll start working from that location. So that is what the plan is. Now, the plan does seem to change every now and then. You meet a guy named Rosin in a Kiwi simp farmer thing, and you end up going from Colorado to California. But although not far on the alphabet scale, a little far in terms of geography, but I'm really glad I stopped over here. Nothing against Colorado. Just way warmer over here. Yeah, you were telling me about that travel trailer. It's a good way to live. Yeah, I like it. I do. Everybody at the RV park is really nice. Everybody is either like a boomer that's just here for vacation and they got nothing to be mad about, or everybody is young like me and living in their camper full time. Rosin, I was never a driver. That's not what I do at FedEx, so I don't know. But I do know that FedEx, if you are a FedEx driver, you are technically not a FedEx employee. They third party all of their deliveries out and have contracts with other logistics companies. So I don't know. I did want to help the drivers. I was planning on doing that, and then the nearest FedEx that I could work at was Santa Maria, and that was a little far for me, especially since I have a truck. The gas is a little much, and I have got to make sure this truck lasts because of all the driving that I'm doing. Trucks aren't cheap. I don't care what you get. Trucks are not cheap. And I don't want to have to buy one again. I don't want to put too many miles on it if I don't have to. I love Colorado. I used to go there a ton when I lived in Texas. Love the mountains. Yeah, the mountains are awesome. The mountains are so high, in fact. I've got bad ears. I've always had an ear, nose, and throat doctor, like my whole life. Like I grew up thinking that everybody had one of these things, and he wasn't a specialist. It was just like a dentist. But I got up there, and when I fly, I always have these things called ear planes, which open up your ears a little bit, your eardrums a little bit more, so that they're less susceptible to popping. I'll always have as much alcohol as I can so that I can just go to sleep on the flight, because it's such a painful experience for me. I was so high up in those mountains, and I know I wasn't even, I was probably about 33% of the way up, about a third of the way up the top, and my ears were popping so bad. I'm like, I gotta get off this mountain. And I remember driving down in just severe pain because my ears can't handle that amount of pressure. I've had tubes in and out of the hospital when I was a kid, getting tubes and stuff like that, so my ears are very, very weak to that, and oh boy, did that hurt. I remember telling Miss Heard, like, there's no chance if I were even close to a good at like football or baseball, or I could not play professional sports in Colorado because I couldn't live there. It's gorgeous. I wish I could. My ears tell me that there's no chance that that's going to happen. So, let me see here. Logistics office, Rosin. Why does Valentine come 40 people? Well, because people smash them. I mean, that's just what happens. I remember the first time I was going, I was driving up the mountain and my hearing went hella quick. Yeah. It's an experience, and I can say this. I don't know where I was. I was close to Grand Junction at this time when I was coming down, and it was just like a cut through the mountains, and I was on this really high bridge, and I was going down, and it almost felt like I was at Disney World. It was just so like set up. It just looked so good. I was driving down by the Colorado River, and I just remember being like, this might be the most gorgeous like landscape I've ever seen. Like, it's incredible what things can look like out there. But yeah, my ears were popping. I'm like, we can't stop for gas. We have to get down off this hill. I'll never forget that. Not like I wouldn't do it again. I mean, I can, we'll go through some pain so that I can experience some stuff. But man, at that moment, there was nothing I wanted more than to get off that mountain. I normally went to Springs, then to Denver. Yeah, Colorado Springs. I've been south of there. Like I said, I was just really, the first time that I drove this country, it was more like a delivery. It was more like a delivery driver. I went and picked it up in Utah, and then drove back to New York because I needed to register it in New York, which was a mistake. I should have done a couple other things, but registered it in New York. That was like $8,000 to register it, which was insanity. It's like $100 for every 1,000 you spend or something like that on the RV. So it was a tax, that's for sure. And that's kind of what made me leave New York. The tax is just insane. I drive through the mountains 4 times a month in the summer and the fall. Man, they're gorgeous, Zach. I mean, they really are. I really, really, really like Colorado. I think it looks incredible. What's up, Dust Money? How you doing? How is everything with you? Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. We are mowing grass right now in April. I just, about, 15 minutes ago, showed a role play, preview of my role play coming out called Alma, which is about a brewery. So if you want to check that out, you can go back a little bit and check that out. I'm happy to have you guys here on this Saturday. What are we at? 6:42 on the east side, 3:42 on the west side. And officially, as Samuel Wilkins has said, and Miss Heard has just reminded me, 12 days to Christmas. However, I'm going to have to take Miss Heard's word for it, because Samuel Wilkins has blocked me. I got him 30 subscribers one week, and then he just would not stop spamming the chat. So I had to tell Sammy, please don't spam the chat. And Sammy said, bet. And then he blocked me. Hey, it's what happens. The herd's a jerk. We all know this. Brother. Doing well, sir. Hope you and Mrs. are having a good weekend. Dust Bunny, we're about to head. I'm in Morro Bay, California right now. Almost at Colorado because of me and Rosin talking here. I am in Morro Bay, California right now, and we are headed out, even though it's not the greatest of days, headed out to the light show tonight. Boats from people that are far richer than me are going to drive by us poors so that we can clap at them when they have their lights on. It's going to be incredible. Should be cool. Should be cool. Didn't you start a roleplay series once before called The Brewery? I did. That's why I called this one Alma. I wrapped the brewery up. And good memory. Good memory, by the way. Yes, I did. And I'd highly recommend, if you guys want to see my work, to check out that one specifically, because most people seem to like that one the most. But yes, I did. And people were like, I was asking people, what should I do next? And they said, I really enjoyed the brewery. I want you to do the brewery. I tried one with Lost Anchor being a brewer, but I kind of honestly just lost the story, and people liked that and wanted me to come back with that. So I said, okay, what's the common denominator here? The common denominator, of course, is alcohol. Seems we all like it. So I'm going to be doing that as well. Let me catch up here. Samuel's known for being a pain in the neck. Yeah, he is. That's hella annoying. Yeah, I mean, I get this guy like 30 subs. Like, honest to gosh, like one day, I get him 30 subs in one stream, and then the next time he comes in just spamming, and I'm like, all right. And then he blocked me because I'm the jerk. So he has that many points because he just super chatted $50 to me today, which he did not have to do, and I told him was way too much money, but I do appreciate that. All the money goes to the channel, which helps a bunch for paying for video editing and audio and things like that I have, so I really appreciate that. But yeah, 3,000 points. He's crushing all you fools. Let me see here. Should have blocked him the first time he tried to self-promo. Yeah, Rosin, I try to get people connected to each other. I don't mind you guys doing that, but when the whole thing that you can see how you guys see the chat, and there's like, I'm looking at Dust Bunny and Rosin and Botrix is in there, and Zach and Infinity, all of them people were Samuel Wilkins just spamming his link, and I'm like, all right, Brad, like, I don't mind helping people out, but at the same time, like, don't, if I'm going, like, okay, so for instance, I was just in Nacho's chat right before. I knew I was going live. I'm not going to tell everybody to go to my live instead of Nacho's. That's super bad form. I don't want them to. I want Nacho to get views too. There's an etiquette, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I think most of us know the etiquettes. Some of us don't. So those that don't like to block me, apparently. So, whatever. Water under the bridge. I've cried, built myself a bridge, and got over it. I don't care. But at the same time, man. Let's see here. If you ever come to Arkansas, I'd be willing to meet up with you and the missus for a lunch and chat. That's awesome, Dust Bunny. That would be incredible. Yeah, Arkansas is one of the states I have not. I've personally been there, but on this trip, since we got the RV, I haven't. We do have to make it down there, especially since most of my role plays, for some reason, end up coming from Arkansas. I had the farm where I moved to Arkansas. I had another series that was in Arkansas. It was a Let's Play, but it was, I don't know why, I'm just attached to that. The guy did the same. How do you do that to BDD? I mean, I'm sitting here talking about how I like to get people acquainted and all this stuff, and BDD literally interviews people, helps out, so, hey, you know what? To each their own, man. I'm not going to sit here and talk bad about Sammy. I'm just going to say what happened, and that's what happened. So, hey, whatever. Moving on, right? BDD's a good guy, too. I did an interview with BDD. Dust Bunny is a moderator over in the BDD chat. Samuel has been caught red-handed by myself and another content creator. Yeah. So, yeah. He's an interesting cat. Let's just say that. I think he does too. But, hey. I won't see him because he doesn't want me to, so that is fine. That is fine. But yeah, I'm really excited for the role play. I'm really excited to get all of that out to you guys because yeah, I like playing this game, but honestly, I just like chatting with you guys more. I like to know what's going on with you guys. I just think the chat is the most fun out of this. I do like playing this game, obviously. I play this game in my free time as well. But I'll just start doing this one. Switch it up a little bit. But role plays are my wheelhouse. That is what I like to do. I always tell people I use this game as a stage to tell stories. That is most accurately what my channel is. If you want somewhere cool to visit Oregon in the summer, you should visit Crater Lake National Park. Alright, I'm writing that down. And I really am, because I like to know places. And then I gotta go wherever Zach is, because I gotta meet up for lunch with Zach. That would be incredible as well. Let's see here. I'm playing Farm Sim right now. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, I like doing that too. I like putting, getting into chats and playing the chats. Vanity, no more, no more, no more. Stop doing that. I mean, I'm in a weird position where I really do appreciate that, but don't do that again, okay? Thank you very much. I appreciate you more than you know, but don't do that. And that's why, because I appreciate you more than you know. My goodness. Infinity. Crazy. This is the second time he's done this in this chat for the same amount. Infinity, you're grounded. You're done. You're done. I appreciate you, buddy. Seriously, I do. I'm in a weird spot where I'm like, don't do that again. Please don't do that again. But thank you for everything, man. You're awesome. Yeah, don't do that again. You're not allowed to do that again. But no, don't do that again, because I will refund the rest of them. Don't do that again. But I do appreciate it. Don't take that as a wrong thing. I just keep that. I appreciate it. You being here is more than enough, guys. Really. How much? No, don't do it. What's up, Appo? How you doing? And Vindy, honestly, do not do it. But thank you. Appreciate you, buddy. Seriously. Heard. What's up? What's up, Appo? How you doing? How you doing? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Infinity, thank you for your support. Zach, thank you for your support. Everybody else, thank you for your support. Appreciate you guys being here. 6:30-ish, I guess. What, we're close to 7 here, on the East Coast, and over here 4 o'clock. Infinity, appreciate, brother. Seriously, thank you. But yeah, it's close. I think it's 5:30 or 6:30 tonight. We got the Parade of Lights here in Morro Bay, so we're looking to do that. Yeah, good times. Doing good now. I'm not getting smacked by caps. Yeah, you can say caps in mine. You know, you can put all the caps you want. I think. I believe. But yeah. Doing good, getting ready to go down to the light show tonight, which will be an incredible time. Gonna ride the bike, which is an incredible time, because I couldn't ride the bike right now in New York, pedal bike, by the way. Can't ride my bike in New York right now because I can't drive through snow. However, awesome stuff. Wait a minute, Ken. What country are you in then? What country are you in? Yeah, I got the Batwing on. Got the Batwing on. Whoops, I didn't want to turn. Whoops. Yeah, the Bednar Batwing, I believe, is the deal. Yep, you're right. You're absolutely right. We got, we're mowing right now. We just got through the winter. If you guys are interested in my role plays, I showed a role play earlier in the stream. If you want to back up, you can check that out. It is based on, well, not based on anything, but it's in Alma, Missouri. Based in Alma, Missouri, I think is what I was certainly trying to say. And it's about a brewery, so I made that. Thank you guys so much for everything. New Zealand, it's Sunday. Awesome. So you're on the Kiwi time. Ken, I've asked Kiwi all the time to give me the lottery numbers since you guys are ahead of us. Just tell me what it is, what the winner is in America, and I will cut you in. I told you this. I told Kiwi this, should I say. Not you, Ken. I didn't tell you this yet. But offer withstanding. Mo, yeah, mo for the cows, mo for the cows. Now, I think I've got to do something with that. I'm not gonna pick any of it up yet. I'm just gonna mow it, and then I'm gonna have to turn some into hay, and I wanna make this TMR so that we can really get going. I think when I looked, it was like 8 or 9 months until reproduction for the cows, so I've got some time to just feed them, but at the same time, I really want to start making some TMR so that we can feed them what they want, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. Alma, yes, Alma. I need a town when I do a role play, and Alma is one of the best towns, I think, of any map. I do like Agroforest, which was nice, one of my favorite maps. And obviously, my favorite map still hasn't come to Farm Sim 25. It is DJ Modding's UMRV, the Upper Mississippi River Valley, which highlights McGregor, Iowa, and Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin. Love that map, and waiting to see if he is going to make a FS25 version of that map. I hope he does. I hope he does. Sorry, can't do that. Wouldn't be. Believe me, BDD has already tried. See? That's hilarious. Who? Wait. Okay. I have a problem with the fairness. I don't care if it's fair, Ken. I need some... Me and you are going to cut... I'll cut you in on the deal. Just tell me the winning numbers and we'll all be set. Fair? I mean, if you're looking for fair, you're on the wrong channel, Ken. You know this. I'm looking for a town. I'm looking for a town map on FS. So, FS25, I think, as far as towns are concerned, Agroforest is a great one. It's a mod of the original base game map, one of the 3 that came with this. It's not Pantine, it's not Riverbend, it's the other one that is my name. The name's escaping me right now, but it's a map of that. Let me think. The DLC, the fishing DLC, has got a town in it. But as far as the free ones, I would say Iowa Plains has got one in it that's really good. This map that I'm playing on right now is okay. That's Iowa Plains. Alma, I still think, is the best. I think the best is Alma. It's got that downtown. It's got UPS postal carrier place, a pizza place. It's got some places that you can put some custom productions downtown. Yeah, I think honestly, I think for my money, I think Alma's probably the best one. Really, Fatball. I've always wanted to go there in real life. I've always wanted to go to UMRV so that I could check it out. And like I said, how I live my life, there is an outside spitball chance that I will, which is pretty exciting. McGregor and Prairie du Chien, I mean, I've done a role play in that map so long, I feel like I could get my mail there. I know a lot about it. I look up, with my role plays, I look up real life stuff, so I've looked up all kinds of stuff on the town. Like I said, I think I could probably get my mail there. 2 hours. Awesome. Are you south, Baffo? From there? Well, you'd have to be, right? Or else you'd be Canadian, right? I think. Alright. Let's mow this one up. Still got this to do, and then we still got that, not this one, but way over there, by my barns and silo and stuff. That field needs to be grass planted, is what needs to happen there. And then I think the next time we all get together, I'm going to do a contract day, only because I want to buy another field, which I know I've got 4 of them right now, but I would like to buy another field, just a small one maybe, just so I could do some wheat in it, so that I won't have to pay for the chicken feed anymore. So did I. Our role plays were kinda, yes they were interconnected. Yeah, Infinity makes great role plays. I'll put him in the description here when I get done with the stream, so everybody that's checking out after. And then I gotta get some bot commands in there for a lot of people, so you will be a part of that. Are you gonna watch John Cena's final match? Not live, but I will. I'll be out tonight, but here's what I hope happens. I know that John Cena is hurting. I see him hurting. I see him walking. I have been around enough wrestlers to know that that walk does not feel good. I do think he is retiring. Now, that said, what I would love to do is have the big swerve where John Cena doesn't retire. In fact, it's been a ruse all along, and he comes back, and that's the whole gimmick, and he really does turn heel and goes with this really dark way. But I know he's not going to do that. Most wrestlers, they will go out losing. An expression in wrestling, go out when you can see the lights. And what that means is you better be on your back, putting somebody else over. By that measure, I think John Cena loses tonight. However, in WWE, this kind of works a little differently. They've got a character, copyright, all that kind of stuff to protect. So I don't know what's going to happen tonight, but it'll be interesting. Headed out, having an awesome stream, sir. Please say hello to Miss Heard for me. Take care and have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much, Dust Bunny. I really do appreciate you being here. Appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your night. I mean, I could see it, Eric, but I just, I think he really is retiring. I think he's done. And I think that WWE, he's taken on Gunther, correct? Am I right on that? He's taking on Gunther tonight. Now, John Cena's opponent, whoever it was going to be, you can tell the WWE, as they say in the business, wants to put a rocket ship on the back of him. They wanted to send that guy to the moon. It was supposed to happen with Brock Lesnar when he beat The Undertaker. And I think it's going to happen tonight when John Cena loses to Gunther. Yeah, Gunther, yeah. I think that's going to happen tonight. And I think that it will be a huge year for Gunther, whatever his name is. Gunther. They're going to be a huge year for him. You don't take one of the most popular people in the business and handle his last match delicately. You want a couple things out of this. First, this is the big moment where you pass the torch. Now, do I think they're going to pass the torch completely to him? No, I think what happens is they know that they've got something, and that something is going to be a big year for Gunther. I think that's what happens. That's my prediction. Now, I've seen John Cena wanting to, he'd already said that who he wanted to face, and he said AJ Styles is the best in the business. I don't think I can disagree, but It's going to be Gunther tonight. Already broke the record for most consecutive days. Yeah, that's the Intercontinental. That's the second place podium, right? He steps up one level tonight, one big level tonight. I really see it. I really see it. Forgot what his indie name was, but Walter, I think it was. And I'd seen him come up through the indies. He was a European champion of all sorts over there. I think he worked. I know he worked for Progress. I think he worked for 5 Star as well over across the sea, or over the pond, as they say. Oh, there we go. Turn back on Nacho Cast. As always, the music brought to you by Nacho Cast. But Freedom in the Field. I want to get down here. I don't have a skip button. It's like a cassette. It's like a radio. I gotta wait for it. But yes, Freedom's definitely in the field. So sorry. We all have our favorite song. Freedom in the Field. Cold Beer Hot Girls. Cold Beer Hot Girls stayed on the herd charts there for a while last summer. It was doing well. It was doing well. It didn't need 18 or 35 copies of the CD to sell that well. It wasn't Taylor Swift. It just stood on its own business, honestly. It just stood on its own business. Guys, I think the stream's been pretty good in terms of not skipping. I think I finally got the bitrate to where it needs to be, which, thank goodness, because for people that have been sitting here, Eric, one of them included, multiple streams, you've seen a lot of buffering, and that is my fault, and I apologize for that. Right, let me get a drink real quick. I talk a lot. That's what I'm told. That's okay. That's okay. Everybody's like, shut up. Alright, so now that we got that done, I'm going to figure out what to do with that next stream. I probably will flip some of it to make hay, pick some of it up to make grass. We'll figure it out. But right now, that one right there, not that one right there, the rocks are all out of the field, and now we've got to drive back and just plant some grass in here. Appreciate you guys hanging out. When I got in here the first time, I was like, maybe nobody will be here. Who knows? There's a lot of streamers here. I gotta fix this too. This is looking janky, really dirty over here. Go. But that's for another day, because now we've got to plant this grass. Let me go over here. Now oh, I can get some gas real quick. Maybe. There we go. And it takes forever because I got the mod on, because I want to make sure that everything's as real as possible in the role plays, or at least the more real as I can get them. So we'll sit here for a minute. No worries, man. Your internet is only as good as Starlink is performing. Well, yes and no. Starlink's great. I have no problems with Starlink. The problem is my settings on OBS. The bitrate was a little off. I think I've changed some things. Now it's excellent all the way through. I think I know what I did, or at least what I didn't change. So hopefully we will be okay. Now, all that is going to be grass. I would like to sell some. Well, let me look. It's going to save again because it always does. I want to see when corn is the highest. Where is that? That's right here. So in July, I'd like to sell some corn that we got. When I first picked this up, I just took it from what the map maker, who makes this map, I forget, but the map maker wanted me to do. So I just took the start farm and started going from there. Alright, here we go. And now we're just gonna do this whole field and get this done. That way we can make sure that the grass grows over here as well. And then maybe that field right beyond us would be nice to pick up if we could sell all the corn. We might even be able to buy it right now, but I want to make the money first. Sell a Buki. That's what I thought. Okay, yeah, right. Because Alma, I see similarities with Alma. Thank you, Papo. Appreciate you. Okay, my bovine friend. Have fun with your mowing. I've got editing to do. Take care. All right, have fun editing. Trust me, I do role plays, so I know. Tons of editing all the time. I like the mod that gives you fixed crop prices throughout the year, but I know that's not realistic. I didn't even know that mod existed. I could find myself liking that. I think we missed some stuff here, way down there. My computer's not great graphics, but I think we missed them. Oh well, there'll be some rocks in here, I guess. I don't know why or how I missed that, but either way, we will continue. Yeah, I missed some of it, that's for sure. It's hot in here. It's a little warm in here. I'm gonna open the window, maybe. Jeepers. Okay. Missing some spots. I'm gonna have an edge around there, I think. And we're gonna go around here. So yeah, I will plant the grass here. We'll have that done, and then maybe we'll get out of here after that. Thank you guys so much for welcome Hot Mic Recording. I use that fixed price mod too. Okay, I gotta go. Oh man, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Thank you, Vapo. I appreciate you. I can't wait to come into some more of your streams. Vapo Gamer, one of the people that I have to add in, but yes, thank you very much. Yeah, guys, I go over these streams afterwards. I look at the chat. Zach told me to write down something in Oregon. I told him I would, because I will. I will look into that. I just look through the chat and see what you guys say. That way when I miss something, I can just kind of go for it. Commercial break.
Here at Lizard, we take pride in making everything.
Everything?
That's right, everything. From sheds to fully automatic machine guns. We got you covered.
What about cell phones?
Yep.
Trampolines?
Absolutely.
Condoms?
Big and small.
Come on.
And here at Lizard, we don't just make everything. We start with an idea, and we bring that idea to industry.
You mean you invent everything too?
I've never heard that
Invented
commercial.
Inventing.
Really?
We were the first.
What about air filters?
Of course.
Artificial intelligence?
You can't spell lizard without AI.
Wow.
That's right, wow.
California wildfires?
We started all of them.
Lizard's the name you know. Everywhere you wanna go. From the sky to the deep blue sea. Lizard makes your reality.
Nacho's good with these things. You know, it's got the commercials, the radio that he plays. It's got a real Grand Theft Auto vibe, which is cool. I love that he did the stations. That's awesome. And now I think we are into the rock part of the station. Wouldn't be realistic if you got every rock and stone off the field. Ken, you're 100% right, dude. You're 100% right there. Absolutely. It would not be realistic. it wouldn't be realistic without me messing up either. So I'm happy that at least I got the realism part down, right? What time is John Cena's last match tonight? And what channel is it on? I don't have TV. I haven't had TV in like a decade. I just watch things on the internet. I can usually rip them and get a good stream on the internet. I just want to know who I'm ripping off tonight. And I will try to figure that out. And if I can't, then I will just check it out on YouTube afterwards, because I know WWE is going to post that all over the place tomorrow and tonight. So it will be around. I know that for sure. All right. Well, we got around once. Now we have to do it again and again and again. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate it. If you just stopped in, I did a role play earlier today. I showed it earlier in the stream, should I say. So if you're looking for that, go ahead. I told some people that I'd be doing that. Can't wait to get that out. I think I got a really good story, if I must say so myself, right? Like an idiot. But I mean, really, I think in terms of what I can do with my quality of stuff, I think that I've got a pretty good story written down. I really took my time on this one and really kind of made sure I know where I was going with each character, each thing. So, you know, when I did the farm, that was the longest series that I did. I learned a whole lot. And I might return to the farm. I might return there eventually. But right now, I need a better story for the farm, because I kind of lost a little bit of it. With this one, I don't feel I'm going to lose the story. I don't like to go too far ahead. Just because, the fun part of me is kind of like how you guys interact with it. And like, you know, I can do it, you know, week by week, or maybe every other week by week, you know, and kind of like, you know, I'm not going to change the story if you guys don't like it. Like, I'm confident with where it's going. It's just that I really like to kind of have the freedom to change if I want to. Yeah, and again and again and again. Yeah, Donkey, I need like 5 more people in here to help me with this thing. It's crazy. I wish I could, honestly. I gotta figure out OBS. Gonna have to talk with my buddy Just Joe. He'll figure out how to get people in the chat for me, and a bunch of other settings. And then I know Infinity will be joining me at some point. I'd really like to get a series going with him. That would be fun. So looking to do more multiplayers, looking to do more of everything here on Farm Sim. The Let's Plays are probably going to be replaced, honestly, with live streams. I just like talking better. I could play this game and then I could talk and do the Let's Play stuff. But I really find more enjoyment out of talking with you guys live and getting, like, you know, user interaction and thing. I just think that's much better. I would like to watch John's last match if I can get the other half of the Xbox. What channel is it on? What? If I can get the other half off the Xbox. Yeah, Ken, maybe I don't ask you because you're in a different country. But is this like a what do they call them now? Not a pay-per-view, a PPL or a PLE, or I think it's a PLE, right? I told you my prediction for Cena. He's gonna lose, and Gunther's going with a rocket ship attached to his back right up the top. I don't see how, if John Cena loses, 8 p.m. Eastern on Peacock. Why not? Says, thank you very much, my friend. I actually have Peacock. That's crazy. Might be able to watch that anyway. Well, not live, but I will check it out. I will check it out. I haven't been watching wrestling lately, and there's nothing against wrestling right now. It's just I feel like it's they're just always trying to shove a product down my throat. Whether it's the Prime logo in the middle of the ring, or it's so and so versus so and so presented by Tide, you know, clothing, or Tide cleaning or, you know, like, whatever it is. Hey, this match is presented by Red Bull. Why? Why does it have to be? When all we're doing, Zach, and you know this just as well as I do, we're just both wearing underwear, fighting for a belt for some reason. That's all we're doing, you know? I will watch it on Netflix. Okay, the Netflix. Okay, yeah. I don't know if Netflix has it on in America or not. Like I said, I haven't been paying attention. But I do know the big stories. I know that John Cena's last match is tonight. It's a big one for him. I know that for sure. Obviously, I don't know John Cena. I know wrestlers, though. This is a big one for him. And it's a big one for WWE. They cannot, absolutely cannot fumble this. If Cena loses, Gunther will be the champion by WrestleMania. That is my prediction. This is coming from somebody that doesn't even watch it on a week-to-week basis, but I know booking. And we can come back to me in April, and we can see how right I was. You can see how right I was. Eric, Ken is in New Zealand, so he might have a different program lineup. Uh-oh. I've got poor quality now. Honestly, looking at the sky, Eric, you are probably right on the Starlink today. It's mostly been my settings, but today it is cloudy. I live next to a huge rock. Like, it looks like a mountain. Okay, it's a volcanic plug is what it is, and it is huge. I can't even really see it outside my window right now. That's how foggy it is, and it's the size of a New York City skyline. I mean, it's huge. Yeah, so it's on in news. I think what Ken's trying to say, because he's in New Zealand, I think that is going to be on in New Zealand for Netflix, is who has it there. But as far as America, I don't believe that it's on Netflix. Like why not share it? I believe it's on Peacock. You know what else got me out of WWE is a couple of years ago. Hell, time flies. I think it might have been more than a couple of years ago. They started getting a lot of wrestlers under contract. I mean, a lot. And that was, I was still in the business. A couple of years left in my tenure in the business. I was in the wrestling business, not as a wrestler. I was a color commentator, a heel color commentator. Can you believe that? I was a heel color commentator. I owned my own wrestling promotion with a couple other guys. Booked just about everybody you can possibly think of that has not been in the WWE or has been in the WWE, and had stints off from WWE. Let's see, Jack Swagger was our champion for a while. Bully Ray was our champion for a while. The Boogeyman, James Ellsworth, even Melina, Kelly. I mean, it's a smorgasbord of wrestlers that all you would know have come through the doors of Central Pennsylvania and a wrestling promotion that I used to run with a couple of my friends. So it was a good time. But during that time, I started getting really into indie wrestling, independent wrestling, and found that I liked independent wrestling a whole hell of a lot more. I have traveled with Dragon Gate USA and Evolve. Evolve Wrestling, it went on to become a show on WWE. It was bought out by WWE. I did work for Evolve Wrestling, and Gabe Sapolsky, I consider a mentor in the wrestling business. His mentor was Paul Heyman. So I sat under a couple good learning trees in my time in wrestling. So I'm not right on the Gunther thing. I don't know what the hell's happening. That's all I'm trying to tell you. There's people that think Triple H isn't very good at booking matches. Vinnie Mac was horrible for years before he was forced out, in my opinion. I agree. He lost touch with what the fans wanted. I agree 100% with that. Vince McMahon used to be very good at booking. Even then, he had guys like Bruce Pritchard and even Jim Cornette at some time. Freddie Prinze Jr. was even a writer for WWE at the time. Been a lot of solid writers that have come through the doors of WWE. And Vince McMahon was there to kind of collect all the good information and pick out and choose what was good and what wouldn't work. He kind of knew that. And then Eric, I 100% agree. Towards the end, he lost track. I mean, when you get a 70-year-old guy trying to tell 20-year-olds what's cool, I think that's your first problem. Could be me, but I think that is a problem. Nothing ever stays the same. Looking at my chat, I believe I do have a few wrestling fans in here, which is cool. In 2 nights, we have Monday Night Herd live on YouTube, 7:30 or 8 o'clock. Check your local listing, which is my channel. But yeah, and you know what else got me out of wrestling is like the Attitude Era was awesome, but I'm weirded out by Vince McMahon trying to sell me on sex. Especially now. Especially now. If you're my age, it almost feels like you can't have anybody from your childhood just be a good guy and not be engaged in any essays or any harassment charges or anything bad. It feels like when that happened, it feels like a little bit of my childhood, was tainted just because of him. He was such a big part of my childhood with wrestling and things like that. I think I remember. You're wrong, Herd, just because I said so. Donkey, I'll take it. I might be wrong. What I'm trying to say is, from everything I've learned about booking in wrestling, I don't know how Gunther is not the champion at WrestleMania. And Sunday Night Herd. Sunday Night Herd is also is going to be live tomorrow night. Thank you very much, Eric. Appreciate it. And the Sunday and Monday streams, we really do get into some wrestling. I'm always good to talk wrestling, but we really get into it then. Have some good talks over there. Not just wrestling, but we do talk wrestling pretty hard on Sunday and Monday here on the channel. So do appreciate everybody for stopping in now and then. And of course, can't wait to get my role plays back up in order. Very excited about that. That's what this channel was built on. I'm not trying to be humble. I'm not trying to fish for compliments, as they say. This is my firm belief that if I didn't do role plays, I would probably have 1/10 of the subscribers that I have right now. I'm just getting into live streaming, and that's why if you ask me, hey, can I come in and play? I'm more than happy with you playing. It would be fun for me to do that. The problem is I gotta set up my settings here, and I gotta figure out things going on first. This is the best stream I think I've had quality-wise. It's always been excellent. There have been a couple moments in this stream when it was poor, but for people who have been following me since I came back, got a little rough. Well, someone had to disagree with you. Donkey, I'm always ready for you to disagree with me. And you should too, because definitely, by probability standpoint, it's going to work out. You're gonna leave the casino with some money. I'll tell you that. I will tell you that. I don't know how much, but you'll leave with something. Now, what else is going on tonight as far as John Cena's last match? Are there any other big matches that are going on tonight that you guys are looking forward to? And also, I think like Monday Night Raw going to Netflix was a big mistake. Just because, like, now with TKO taking over WWE, first, that's really bad news. Okay, that's really bad news. Wrestling is one of those industries where you need somebody from the wrestling business. It does not work the same as every other business. I have owned businesses in my life. I have worked for businesses in my life. I have never once been able to equate them to the professional wrestling business. It is a different beast. It really, really, truly is a different beast. Not too bad tonight for the Wheel of Pain. The Wheel of Pain. If I could only watch WWF, WWE on videotape disc before streaming, I would be at least 6 months. Wow, really? So before streaming, it would... I mean, let's not be sarcastic, because I'm really trying to learn, Ken. Really? 6 months? Or, like, what's the real time delay on that? Because that's crazy. I mean, we'd have, like, a whole new champion by then. But I'm trying to learn, Ken. Really. And, Ken, do you have any, like, local wrestling companies over there where you're at? And Eric, do you have Discord? The buffering wheel. Oh, okay, the Wheel of Pain. Okay. I'm not cool like that, Plowboy. I rely on you to teach me how to be cool, so I didn't know what you were talking about there for a minute. Yeah, it's been excellent up on the top left of my screen. What I'm looking at, I can tell how good the quality is of the stream. It's been excellent most times. It dipped to 4 a couple times. It gave me an error once. But overall, I think Pathologging Doc really set me up with the right settings here. So I think I will be fine moving forward. The next thing I have to do is learn how to get people on the chat. Because trust me, especially now, guys, I sat here and talked to you about my Bell's palsy. About now is when my voice starts getting a little tired from talking. So it would be awesome to have people in here talking and things like that as well. Good thing I was sitting down for that. Cool and me in the same sentence. Yo, you're the man, Plowboy. You really are. You are. You're funny. But yeah, man, I'm counting on you, honestly. Good thing I was sitting down for that. Nope, no local wrestling companies in New Zealand that I know of. Me either. I don't know of any either. Wrestling kind of an American thing that's kind of branched out a little. But I didn't know if he'd gotten over to New Zealand yet. Alright, we're going to have enough. 4,100 liters. I say that and it just went down, but 4,099 liters. 70% of my tank still left. I think we will be fine with that. We're getting this field done. And then we'll have grass. We already have the 3 fields that we just did up there to take care of, as well as soon this one. And then hopefully we'll be able to buy a field here soon. Like I said, I'm going to do a contract. I'm going to do a contract mission or a contract stream at some point here soon. And then we can make some more. Easy to set up, my friend. Donkey, awesome. I've never tried it before, so I'll have to look into that. I also need to set up a chat. Everybody tells me, like, hey, do you have a Discord chat? And I'm like, no. They're like, you got to get a Discord chat. Okay. Will do. Will do. I will do that. And then maybe the VC chat will be a little better. I saw an advertisement for TNA coming to AMC. Seems strange to a movie channel having wrestling, kind of like WWE and Netflix. Yes, and AEW just got a new home, and Warner just got into a merger. So AEW will kind of be on this, will be on the same, not the same platform, but the same company will own the platform both, which will be really interesting to see. Or maybe I'm messing that up with TNA. Maybe it's both actually, I believe. But yeah, TNA, great bunch of guys. It's the company, as we all know, that will never die. I could help you. Yeah, Donkey, I might take you up on that, bud. Because I have no idea how to do either, and I would love to do that. That would make the channel go a lot better. And I would actually use the chat quite a bit. So that would be nice if we could get that done. That'd be great. I'd love to have Infinity in here. I'd love to have you in here. I'd love to have a bunch of people in here. Helping out, talking, playing. That'd be great. I want to do some more multiplayers. I was a little hesitant when I first got here to even do live streaming because of my voice, but so far so good, man. So far so good, and we can make that. We can figure all that out in due time. In due time. Do. Not yet. I don't have a manure thing nearby, I guess, is what they said. No doo-doo in this game yet. TNA survived some really tough years in the business. This isn't the AJ Styles Kurt Angle TNA. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. But, not even but. I don't know if they can do anything, honestly. I really don't. I mean, in a land where money rules everything and WWE and AEW have it all, I don't know what they can do. When I worked with TNA, what they were in the middle of doing was working with independent wrestling companies to help them get more asses and seats. Our job was to promote the event. Their job was to bring all the wrestlers. They would promote it a little bit, but we were really the local promotion for them. And then we got some of our guys on the show as well, and that's kind of how it worked out. But I agree. TNA has survived some really bad things. I really think that since Dixie isn't a part of it anymore, I believe that they have a fighting chance. But, you know, a puncher's chance and a legitimate one, I think, are two different things. We'll have to see what happens with TNA, but hopefully they can get things figured out. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's not too bad. Donkey, you sound great to me, especially after what you've dealt with. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, bud. Like I say, the Ford F-150, when I can say that clear, I'll be very happy. Today, I felt a little bit more movement in my face, which I'm not going to lie to you guys, man. I get pretty emotional about it when I can feel that. You know, this is a different injury. You know, I've had many stitches, I've fractured bones, I've done all that kind of stuff, but with the nerves, it's a different kind of thing, man. And sometimes people don't come back from this injury. Sometimes they have it for forever. I don't think that that's where I'm at. My current 6-month prognosis, or I think that's what it's called, like the guess of when I'm going to be better is March or April. But anytime I feel like a little bit of twitch in my cheek, or I can start to smile a little bit more. Right now, if I tried to smile hard, I wouldn't. My left side would go up like a normal smile. My right side would look completely stone-faced. It still looks like that visibly, but my nerves, my body, my brain, should I say, I can feel that it's moving a little bit, so that's really good. I'm really happy about that. What a parade. What did I miss? Gold, I showed him the role play. We're talking about John Cena's last match. If you have a guess on that. Since you reminded me, I'll have to send you pictures of the F-150 I bought this week. That's awesome, bud. Congratulations on that too, Bob Boy. I'm really happy for you. Like, sincerely. I know that's like, oh, I'm really happy for you. Like, I really am happy for you, man. I like when my friends are happy. And that made you happy. I am all for it. But yeah, the Ford F-150 is the ultimate thing to say for me, because then I'm gonna know that it's all good again. It's all good, and I'll be a really happy guy at that day. I'll be a really, really happy guy at that day. Like I said, just a little just a little twitch in my cheek or something I can feel. It gets me happy to the point of almost tears, man. It really does. I'm really happy about that. Goldie, who paid you to show up? I did. Donkey did. Okay, I don't even get the credit for that. I guess it's better, right, Gold? I don't tell him I pay you also. If Donkey's paying you, I ain't paying you anymore. But, yeah, what a parade. Good parade, Gold. Lights, all that kind of stuff. A Christmas parade in the South. My guess is Pat McAfee comes and attacks the Russian and says, sorry, it's for him. Rock's music hits. Rock Cena. That was a guess. I said, Gold, if Gunther wins tonight, which he should if it's really John Cena's last match, then he's going to be the champion by WrestleMania. He should be. Or else, why did you make your most profitable, over-popular star of the last 2 decades, why did you take him out like that? I am not Little Donkey. And that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Yeah, Gold. I said, I'm hoping that John Cena turns heel, and it really was all just a farce. But I see John Cena walking around without wrestling. I see him out there doing interviews. I see him walking. He's either really, really playing into this, or he's really hurt. And I think it's the latter. I think that he's probably ready to go now. However, in wrestling, never, ever, ever say that something is impossible, because it's not. Anything is possible in wrestling. That's the best part. That is the best part. Getting close to finishing this field, guys. I really appreciate you hanging out with me today. I said pretty close to doing that, and then I stopped. Really appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. I'm going to try to do more live streaming. Like I said, trying to do more throughout the week. Do a couple on the weekend. Just go all out with the streaming for a minute until I get really tired of it. I keep doing that. I do believe that John Cena will retire from wrestling this time because his acting career is getting more attention for him. Yeah, that's what they do now. Personally, I don't want to see The Rock anymore. I really don't. I mean, when he comes in and takes a payday from a person that's been on the road forever, all year earning that, that would piss me off if I were the wrestler. It pisses me off as a fan because I can see through that. I don't need to see The Rock, honestly. I never really, and maybe it's because I've never really liked The Rock, even when he was over, even when he was popular. But never say never in pro wrestling. Who would have thought CM Punk would ever be back in WWE? Exactly. Cena has a major role play in the Fast and Furious. Oh, okay, he has a major role in the Fast and Furious. Awesome. Anytime, buddy. I'm excited to see you improving enough to be comfortable to stream. Thank you, Donkey. Me too, man. Me too, man. Waylon, get to bed. It's past your bedtime. Appreciate you stopping in, Waylon. Thank you very much. Awesome community that we've got here in Farm Sim. I'm just happy to have some of the best people in Farm Sim in my community, so I really do appreciate you guys, for real. For real. Couldn't be happier with who's in the chat. Love talking to you guys. I think it's such a fun time to do. Talk about wrestling a little bit, get your guys' opinions on some stuff. Love it. And somehow, I mean, I guess it's just because As in the business, I talk a lot about it. People ask me questions, but somehow it's like really wrestling oriented over here, which I'm really happy about that as well. I guess farming and wrestling, they're kind of in the same book, different chapter as far as what people like. Yeah, gold says a lot. Gold says a lot. I'll tell you that. Gold says a lot. You can do a lot at Hardware Bob's, but not with Hardware Bob. You'll have to do that shit by yourself.
Pickup trucks, cargo
Wonder if
vans.
wonder if Hardware Bob has any wood for sale, planks or whatnot. It's got to be better than Lowe's. Has to be. Has to be. Most crooked boards I've ever seen a big company sell. It's quite impressive, actually. To be honest with you, it's impressive. Like, what tree did they get out of this? Because I've never seen a tree like that. Oop, gonna hit the batwing. Don't want to do that. And now we are parked. We are parked. Guys, it's been amazing. I really appreciate you guys. I really do. It's been really fun to do this today. Thank you for coming in. I am going to Nacho Cast has sent over all of his people. When, to be completely honest with you, I was about to send you to Nacho Cast. Oh my goodness gracious, that's funny. That's funny. How do I send people again? I forget. I forget. I forget. Um. Hmm. Oh, there it is. Okay. Nacho Cast sends his viewers over. Nacho, I appreciate you, brother. I was going to send you over. I was going to send all my people over to you. Instead, we are going to send over to Dactyle Gaming. Listen, guys, please go over, sub to Dactyle. He's 8 subs away from that number 500. He's the third person to ever be a subscriber here. Please do that. Please do that. That would make my day. Honest to God, it would. But yeah, here we go. I do see it. Go over and sub to Dak. That would be incredible. It'd make his entire life. Do that. Um, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much, Nacho. You had a hell of a stream earlier. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate everybody. Kiwi, thank you for hanging out. Go and sub to Dak. Till then, later, guys.